Is Tutti Frutti supposed to taste like bubblegum? I'm a little perplexed by that description. Am I underestimating jalapenos? That's gonna be a no from me. Oh. Hi, hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Courtney, and it has been, I want to say it's been at least a month now, if not more, since I have done a dedicated country video. And by that, if you don't know, what I mean is just like an entire video where I just taste test snacks and candy from one specific country. I think it's been over a month. But either way, welcome back to another country taste testing. So if this is the first one of these videos that you have watched, for the most part, the majority of them are boxes that I unopened from this company that I'm most definitely not sponsored by, called Universal Yums, because every month they put together a box full of stuff from a different country, and I open them and taste test the stuff that's inside. So typically what I do is I go into the video with absolutely no idea what country it is that I'm going to be taste testing. Obviously you know, because I'm going to put it in the title of the video and all of that kind of fun stuff, but I have no idea. And so like, considering it has to have been more than a month. It's probably been 3 months, because I actually have 3 of these Universal Yums boxes just sitting in my dining room waiting for me to do taste testing videos. There's other stuff that keeps like popping up and I see as more of a priority. Like, for example, my last video was the Pop-Tart taste testing, and 3 of those Pop-Tarts are new, and I'm guessing sort of like limited edition, probably won't be around for super long. So I wanted to make sure to get that up in time for people to watch the video and actually go buy them. So I've held off these country box taste testings. So now I have 3 of them, and I got an email the other day that I have another one on the way. So with that being said, I'm probably going to pause my subscription for a little bit, because that sounds like a good idea for my wallet. But it also means I even more so have zero idea what box this is, because the last one I did, it had to have been December. Yeah, you know what? I skipped. I didn't even do, I think I had like the October, November boxes already, and I just didn't do them, and I skipped straight to December because December ended up being around the world, and I wanted to do like the fun red box as opposed to their typical blue box. So what I have the box, it could be their October box, their November box, it could be their January box. I genuinely have no idea. Their February one is clearly on its way. But yeah, so without further ado, let's open the box, find out what country we're going to today, and start taste testing the stuff inside. Ooh, alright, we are going to Scandinavia. I'm very excited. Okay, so quick rundown of what comes in these boxes, because I do enjoy showing them. There is a little map showing you what country we're going to and some interesting tidbits. There is a list of everything that's in the box with space for you to write your thoughts, just info about some other stuff. A coupon that I'm sure is expired, because yes, it is expired, because like I said, this box is from November, October. It's fine, I'm sure everything's still good. Okay, then the next thing is always a little booklet of information about the country that you're going to, about the food from the country that you're going to, trivia, and then information on all of the items that are in the box. So as we go through, I'm going to read each of the little paragraphs about the item in the box, and if I find there anything interesting to share, I will do so. But yeah, I'm going to peek through this book a little bit, see if there's anything I want to share right away, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so nothing that I directly want to pass on to you this second, but like always, I'm very curious. If you happen to be from Scandinavia, or if you have been there and you happen to know, if you're familiar, I would love to know if the things in this box are popular in Scandinavia. I have been told in the past that a lot of the snacks and stuff in these boxes tend to be more, not the most popular things, more like second tier, if that makes sense. So if they were to put together a box from America, they might put, instead of like all of like the biggest brands that they have, like that we have, whatever, you know what I mean? It might be like the brands that were like, oh yeah, I guess that's popular here, but that's not what I would have put if I was putting the box together myself. And then that's kind of the vibe that I've gotten. But either way, we are still taste testing snacks and candy from a different country, and I freaking love it. If you know of a different box that has stuff that you think I should try, taste test, go for, please let me know. I am happy to, open to, would love to. And I also need to start taste testing these snacks because I'm a little hungry today. Okay, you always get a sticker in every box. This might be my favorite sticker so far that I've gotten. Alright, so I'm going to try to do what I've been doing for the past few of these, where I try to do all of the like savory, salty stuff first and then go to the sweet stuff later. We'll see if it works out. Let's go. Alright, first up are Kim's Corn Curl Snack. I'm sorry? I'm gonna read you this one because I am perplexed, and I'm also going to have to put certain words on the screen because I cannot pronounce them and I don't care to absolutely butcher them. So here we go. Alright, cheesy corn puffs with a secret savory mix of Danish spices. Cheese in Scandinavia can be deceiving. Take Finnish. It looks like regular cheese, but squeaks when bitten, hence its nickname squeaky cheese. What does that mean? It squeaks? Anyways. Then there's Icelandic. It looks like yogurt, but it's actually sour milk cheese. And let's not forget Norway's caramel flavored brown cheese, which is actually made from whey. These cheese puffs follow the tradition of Nordic deception. You'll first get a hit of tang, followed by a delightfully sweet aftertaste. Or will you? I'm a little perplexed by that description, but we shall taste test and find out. They don't smell great. They kind of smell like sour Cheez-Its. Those taste like slightly airier cheese puffs with a bit more flavor. These are delicious. Yeah, I would say this description is mildly deceiving because I was very nervous that I wasn't going to like these, but these are great. They're salty, they're cheesy, they have a little bit more flavor than your average like cheese curl. I like these a lot. Okay, so next up, first off, I'd like to mention that I love that everything you get in this box, for the most part, is full-sized bags. I really appreciate that. Not like full size, like obviously this isn't a big bag of popcorn, but it's not just like a little sample thing. This is a nice sized bag of popcorn we got here. And let's see specifically what kind it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to read at least a little excerpt from this paragraph because this is really interesting as well. So there was a man named Klaus who he first tasted spicy food as a university student in London. He was from... Oh, he's Danish born. His name is Klaus, and he was a university student in London. It took him nearly 20 years to try some heat because in Denmark, spicy food isn't so common. He was so excited about spice that he began growing his own chili peppers, then making YouTube videos, sharing his violently spicy peppers with Danish celebrities. Since then, spice has slowly crept into Danish cuisine and popcorn. That's really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a massive fan of spicy things, especially jalapeno, but we're here to taste test, so that is what I shall do. Actually, I tried yesterday. Snyder, the pretzel brand, has these new twisted pretzels out that are jalapeno ranch, and they're fire. They're absolutely delicious. I personally don't think they're actually spicy at all, but they're so good. Am I underestimating jalapenos? Do I actually like jalapenos? Is this not as spicy as normal jalapenos? Are my taste buds changing? Okay, listen, I'm honestly not sure like what my specific reason for any of it is, but this is delicious. You get a heat. Like there's definitely heat and spice in my mouth, but it's not overwhelming, it's not overpowering. It has a great jalapeno flavor. You get the flavor right away. This has a delicious amount of flavor on it. Like when you want a flavored popcorn, like this actually has the amount of flavor on it that you want it to have. This is delicious. This is one of the most delicious popcorns I've ever had, and I did not think I was going to like it because it's jalapeno. And now I'm kind of questioning if maybe I actually like jalapenos and I just haven't given them enough of a shot because I don't know. Okay, so this next bag is confusing because it says American Grill Potato Chips, but we're not supposed to be taste testing American things, so let me read. Okay, so basically it's saying that these are American inspired, but they are made in a small quiet town in the middle of Denmark. And they're seasoned with onion, tomato, paprika, and chili pepper. So I have a feeling I'm going to love these. Okay, I don't exactly know how to describe the flavor of these, but I mean, if you imagine all of those spices and stuff on a potato chip, it's fire. This is delicious. So honestly, I think it actually kind of remind me of the French fries seasoning at Fridays. I like their fries, so. Okay, so at this point, I have tried all of the savory, salty stuff, so we're on to the sweet, and I happened to notice as I was reading the last one that one of the items in here I'm now a little bit terrified of because they are Nougat and Licorice milk chocolate bar. I cannot say I'm somebody who's a fan of licorice, but either way, I will be taste testing this Yankee Licorice. I'm not sure that's how you say it, but here we are. All right, here we go. That's gonna be a no from me. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna eat some cookies to make up for that. I can't imagine cookies being bad. Alright, I was not expecting them to come in little, like, things like that, but here we are. I really like that. It's light, it's crunchy, it's chocolatey, it's a little airy, it's delicious. They're definitely not what I was expecting because they're definitely a bit more airy and I was expecting them to be more dense. But they're delicious. I'm like, this is all I have left of the one I was eating. I'm about to finish this. These are really good. These are, well, of the sweet stuff, it was definitely my favorite in the box so far, for obvious reasons. Okay, so the next item is from the same brand, and these are rum icing coated cookies. All right, I'm excited. I'm not a massive rum person, but I will try it. Okay, these ones are packaged much more differently. Oh, I smell the rum. Okay, they smell like a very strong rum flavor, but they taste like all of the good parts of rum in the icing on a really good shortbread cookie. So these are much better than I was expecting based on the smell, because the smell is definitely almost a bit overwhelming. But if you like rum, shortbread cookies, icing with shortbread cookies, like if that idea appeals to you, these are really good. And I like this a lot better than I thought I would for someone who's not much of a drinker. I'm really just not. That's not bad. I really like that. This would actually be absolutely delicious with some rum. Yeah. Alright, so next up I want to dip into the little Yum bag. So they haven't had one of these in a couple of my boxes in a while. Now, mind you, like I said, I still don't know when exactly this box is from. But for most of their boxes, they have this little bag that has individual candies inside. The kind of thing that you would buy like a bigger bag of. And so they just put like 2 to 4 of each kind of candy in the bag. When I first started getting these boxes, they put 2. The last time I had a Yum bag, they put 4 of each candy, which I personally think is better because it gives more people the ability to taste test these things. Like, splitting this box with 4 people, I don't think is an unreasonable thing to want to do. So I appreciate that they did that, and I'm hoping they did that again, but let's see. Okay, so that's interesting. 2 of the items they put 4 of, and I'm sorry, 1 of the items they put 4 of, and 2 of the items they put 2 of. But either way, we're gonna try Art Within. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna start with this Cocoa Mud Cake Ball, Mississippi Mud Cake the Swedish way. Yeah, that is one of the most unique, delicious little truffle bites I have ever had. I wish they would explain what flavors were in it because I don't exactly know, but wow, that was good. It says on here, 1 bite of these incredible truffles and you're gonna be like, where can I get more? And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Okay, next, these are chocolatey cookie dough balls. And they are from the same brand. Okay, this says that it's a cookie dough ball, but it most definitely tastes more like a cookie butter cookie dough ball because it has a very strong cookie butter flavor that is absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay, apologies for the random change in lighting. The lighting outside randomly changed. It got very dark and I have a feeling rain is quite inevitable. But either way, let's continue. So the next thing, these are wild strawberry toffees from Sweden's first fudge confectioner. Okay, it's really tasty, but it's super stick to your teethy as well. It's good though. It's almost like a strawberry caramel in a way. Okay, so the second to last item is this soft candy stick. And it just says mixed fruit licorice stick. Ooh. Copenhagen's chewiest fondant filled secret. Interesting. It says, chew on it as you take in the fact that Denmark has black licorice flavored ice cream, beer, and potato chips. Maybe one of those will be in your box next time we visit. I don't know if I need licorice flavored beer or potato chips or ice cream. Okay, so it is like a licorice on the outside, like a red licorice on the outside, and then on the inside it's got this yellow cream. And I think it would be a lot better if the licorice on the outside wasn't so hard, because it's hard and rather difficult to chew. It doesn't taste like black licorice, it just tastes like a fruity licorice flavor, which is perfectly fine. It's really good. So the flavors are really nice. It's just hard to eat. Like, that was hurting my jaw. And I looked, and the Best Buy is 2023, so it's not like, you know, I waited too long to try this. It's, yeah. Flavor-wise, good. Difficulty to chew and actually eat, not good. Alright, so last but definitely not least, I saw the description or just like the name of this and I had to save it for last. I'm very excited for these. They are sour tutti frutti gummies, a Swedish fruit medley in its most tart form. So if you don't know, I love sour things, and I also love trying to save what I'm hoping is the best for last when it comes to these taste testings. I'm a very save the best for last kind of person. So here's what I'm hoping is the best. I'm gonna read the little description, taste test these suckers, and I'll let you know my thoughts. Is Tutti Frutti supposed to taste like bubblegum? Okay, because either way, it's a really interesting texture because it's like a cross between a gummy and a marshmallow. It's very interesting. It's a bit on the sour side. It's not too sour. It's not as sour as like I would enjoy it being, but it's sour enough. It's got good flavor. It's got a good amount of flavor to it. I just don't think I don't think I'm a fan of Tutti Frutti flavored things because I didn't dig the flavor, but I did dig the texture, how it did have a good amount of sourness to it. And like, it wasn't a bad flavor. It's just like not the flavor that I would go for like first or pick or be like, ooh, yes, I love this flavor. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, no, not my favorite, but like I will appreciate that it's a fairly soft gummy with good flavor. I don't know. Either way. Okay, so this was probably one of my more favorite country box taste testings because there was only really a couple things that I wasn't a huge fan of, and the things that I was a fan of, I loved. Those chips were fantastic. That popcorn, I'm probably going to bring that to work with me today and snack on that while I'm at work. Those cheese curls are fantastic. I'll try to save some for my boyfriend, but like not necessarily any promises on that one. And those chocolates are some of the best chocolates I think Universal Yums has ever put in the boxes, at least of the ones I've tried. And I want to say I've been getting their boxes for close to a year now because I've done a lot of these taste testing videos. So yeah, with that being said, if you have tried any of this stuff, if you have ever been to anywhere in Scandinavia and have tried any of it or know of things that maybe I should try, whatever, I would just love to know your thoughts. Either way, I thank you so much for watching. If you gave the video a thumbs up and subscribed, it would really help me and I'd really appreciate it. But either way, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.